Hello everyone, Glenda Mollet here, and I'm in my craft room stamping with you tonight. We are going to case a card that I received in a swap. I have a friend, Janet, who calls this a dirty card because it's not clean, like not clean cut, but that's okay because it's called a collage card, and I thoroughly enjoy making them, but I can't come up with them on my own. Now, I'm a little early tonight. I usually am on at 8 o'clock, but I have my team event tonight, so that's why I'm a little early. Hey, Valerie, thanks for joining me. Oh, it's been a rush, I tell you. I went outside with my broom to do some gardening. Gardening with a broom. Hi, Janet. Yeah, so I was sweeping off where I have my flowers and moving them back. Hopefully the deer will stop munching on them, but you know, they probably won't. Okay. So this card I received from Tina Zink in a swap. So I've kind of tried to figure out what she did because it didn't come with any instructions. So I kind of wrote my own recipe, so we're going to see. Now, Tina has distressed the edge, and I'm going to see if I can do that with scissors. This edge is torn, and then there's just a lot of stamping and some die cutting of the meadow dies. Of course, the phone would ring. And then on the envelope, isn't that weird how she put it on this side? Oh, not listening to that. Sorry. Hey, Shanna. So she's done the sponging that I've shown you how to do before. So we're going to do that too. So let's get busy here. I have crumb cake base, and she's done hers this way. Tina doesn't finish the inside of her card, so that's something that we're going to do, is finish the inside of the card. And then I have a piece of vanilla to go inside, 5 1/4 by 4. And there's a strip of In Good Taste designer paper, and I've made it 2.5 by, I don't know, it's like 5.5. So it's going to go right from the top to the bottom. And then I'm going to rip both edges of it. So if you look very closely, she's ripped both edges of it. So we're going to do that. Then I have a strip of very vanilla that is 5.5 by 2.5, and that's going to be this side of the card. This is Whisper White, which is really weird. White and vanilla together, but if you look at these are all in white. So it makes them pop out a bit, the ones that she hasn't colored. And then, of course, she's used the sponge on them and colored them. So we're going to do that. So I'm just looking to see, if I look there, she has ripped it first and then stamped on it. Okay. So let's take these two pieces. Hi, Norma. And I'm going to rip. Now, when you rip things, you have to rip away from, just let me think here, because this way, yeah. So you have, if I want the exposed side rather than the non-exposed side, I'll show you what I mean. You have to rip it towards you like this. So this gives you that lovely frayed edge on that side, whereas it's not frayed on the other side. And I just kind of did a wiggledy all the way down so that it's not straight. I'll do the same thing on the other side. Really quickly, because I have my team meeting at 8 o'clock tonight, so hopefully I'm going to be ready on time. I lost my dirty paper. Uh-oh. I've got a lot of dirty paper. Oh, now what? Oh, but it's not here, so I just grabbed one out of my printer, and now I've broken my printer. And yeah, it's been one of those days. Okay, so this one, I'm going to see if I can distress it a bit, but not till afterwards. So let's play with this one. So she's taken the Quiet Meadow, and apparently she used this one, and I didn't get it out. And she's used this one, and she's used like a whole bunch of these things. Hang on. I just needed to grab some more blocks. Okay. That's on one. That's on one. That's on one. Okay. Here we go. Crumb cake. I'm using crumb cake. And she's stamped this a couple of different ways, but I think it's stamped off. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stamp it off, and then I'm going to put it on here. Because with this kind of a card, you're kind of building layers. So there's that one. Now she's gone in with this one. And just kind of add that layer in. Now where's my dots? She used dots. I love dots. You know me and dots. Oh, this is cool. I'm having fun. Okay, now there's this little tiny flower in there. We'll just add it in various areas where it needs a little something, something. Maybe. Nope. Nope. Up there. Maybe one there. Okay, now let's see. Having a look to see what she's put on there. Okay, so that's all she put on there in crumb cake. Now, she's taken this stamp. This is the Days to Remember stamp. And I looked at this in the catalog. I thought, how the hell, oops, pardon my French, how the heck is that going to work? Because, like, how do you know where your month is? Well, apparently, I'll just get this out of the way for a sec. Now, I don't know whether it works with these, but it is exactly the width of our ink pads. So if you have one that starts with a 1 on a Friday or Saturday, then you would go like that. And if you have it that starts on a Friday, there you go. So you just move it over. So this month, Wednesday started the 1st. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So you put it down, you ink it up. And then, of course, September doesn't have 31 days. So then you would just like somehow remove the ink on the 31. And I don't know whether I got enough ink on here, but there you go. So there you go. I didn't get that quite off, but look at how cool that is. There's the month of September out of this thing. Who knew? Anyways, she stamped it in black. So I'm going to stamp it in black, and she only did part of it. So I'm going to ink up right there. And I'm going to stamp it. Oh. Okay. I have to be a little more careful of where I'm inking here. There we go. I'm just going to stamp it here. Straight, because she stamped it straight. Am I doing it in camera? Probably not. There we go. So I've inked that up, and there we are. So now she put in May. So I put in May. I don't know whether this is May or not, but you know, it doesn't really matter, does it? There's May. And I think that's it for that piece. That looks good to me. What do you think? Do you think that looks all right? Okay, I'm going to put that over there. Now, we'll take this one. This one, she used these words that came from this stamp. And she just kind of ink, stamp, 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 ink, stamp, stamp all the way down. So you get different strengths of ink. So we'll just... Okay, I have to move it down a bit or I can't see where I'm stamping. Oh, you know what? This is going to be... I'm going to have to do that because... You know, if I don't, there's going to be that oh, screwed that one up. Oh well. See, if I stamp this again now without re-inking it, see how it's darker in that one spot? And there's no guaranteeing that I would be able to make sure that that wasn't on there. Okay. There's that stamped all the way down. Now she took the crumb cake. Thanks, Val. Thanks, Jabbit. Dots. Let's put some dots on. I don't know whether she did this or not, but you know, I like the dots, so they're going on. A few dots on there. And she's taken pale papaya and the blending brush and kind of given it a bit of a glow. And because you want this to be kind of dark in certain areas and not in other areas, then you don't have to go off the side with the ink. So you get it nice and funky. You want funky. You're trying to take the starkness of the vanilla off. Let's put a blob here. I want a blob. There. Ooh. Okay. There's that one. Ooh. Apparently there's plastic on my ink pad. Let's just get rid of that garbage before it gets everywhere. All right. Bring the card back in here. Now, to distress this, if you're lucky enough to have one of our distressors, you can use it, but you can also use the side of your scissors like this. And all I'm doing is holding it tight and just drawing my scissors across. You got to make sure it's tight though, because it doesn't curl it if it's not tight. There it goes. I haven't done the distressing in a long time. We used to distress and then save all the little bits that came off when you distressed it and put them on. I know we were a little weird. Okay, card base. Come here, card base. Let's have a look and see what this looks like. Make sure the card's opening the right way. This is going to go on here with its distressed edge over about there. And then this one's going to go on. Oh, look at that. Is that not the coolest thing? Could have done that up a little bit higher. And she didn't. I didn't put a circle around. Now my birthday's not on there, so I can't circle my birthday. So let's just pretend we're circling Mother's Day. There we are. You can take more time and figure out things a little bit better for your dates if you want to make sure you have a specific date in there. Thanks, Shanna. Like I said, I like doing these cards, but I cannot create one from scratch because I don't know why. They don't work for me. But I can copy from somebody. And that's what swaps are all about. Oops. Need to go right to the top. Come on. That's what swaps are all about, getting cards so that you can show them and then you recreate them yourself. This is not working. Okay, let's just... let go of my fingerprints. Thank you. There we go. Okay, that's on there. Now we'll put this one on there. Oh, I got a card today. Uh-oh, end of my Stampin' Seal. It's okay, I brought reinforcements. I got a card from Valerie today. She said to me, I don't remember what card I sent you. So I said, well, join me tonight and you'll find out, because I'm going to share it. And then I got some swap cards too. So if I have time, I'm going to share Valerie's card because I promised her I would. There's her card. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? That's the Expressions in Ink or Artistically Inked or whatever it's called. I love how bright and happy and cheerful that is. Thanks, Val. Okay. Now, just going to do a little trimmy here so that it doesn't stick out past the edge of the card. Like that. There we go. Okay, that's that. Now, let's do some die cutting. And I have my meadow dies out. Put that away for now until we go to do the inside. I think I'm looking pretty close to what she had. Oh, I didn't do the edges. Oh, Val, you didn't remind me to sponge the edges. Let's see if I can get it up because it needs to be sponged. And I even got out the daubers so I could do it. It's coming. Okay, crumb cake. I want to do this crumb cake. I don't know what color she did. It looks crummy. We're going to say she used crummy cake. So all it does is it takes, because that's white underneath there, I'm just making sure I get all of that frayed, get color on all the frayed bits. And it just takes the starkness away. Just like that. Ah, of course, it's taken my fingerprints away too. Yeah, Val, it's all your fault that I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I should have you in my head going, sponge, sponge. There we go. Okay. Now we'll put it back on. Let's see if I can get it relatively the same spot. Oh, here. You can't see what I'm doing. There. Oh, that looks better. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Now, I already got it out. Hello. So I need this. Nope. I need this. I need the bachelor button. And I need this one. And I need this one. I might not have enough paper here. Nope, I've got to get some more white. Hang on. It's not far away. Now, what has she used on here? She used the bachelor button and the flower. Oh, okay. Well, I'll use that for that one then. Okay, so I need one of these. I need one of these. And I need one of these. I want to make sure they're inside enough that I can use this as my, maybe not. We'll just cut those two out of that. And then the other piece that I had, wherever it is, cut this one. That. And this. Thanks, Val. Okay, so that's going to be my envelope. So I'm just going to move that over because I'll probably use it for the inside as well. These ones I'm just going to use as they are. So let's just move that down a bit so I can cut them all at once. By the time I finished playing around with them, I could have had them cut out. Okay. Okay, go. Ugh. Uh-oh. Wait. The die moved. I don't want it to cut on top of each other. There's always an issue when that happens. You can wreck your die if they get on top of each other. Oh! Ooh. Got it. Let's pop this one out. Pop this one out. There we go. It was stuck in there a bit. And that one. And then, oops. These ones are falling out. All right. Now, dirty paper. Oops. I'm being a little rough with my die cuts here, apparently. Let's pop the rest of these little pieces out. So did you guys have a good weekend? Once Saturday was over. It was an intense day, but it was sure a lot of fun. And then on Sunday, we went down island and had lunch with my sister in Chemainus in this little place called the Owl's Nest. Has the most amazing food. If you ever have lunch and, oh, sneeze, hang on. Oh my gosh, every time I open that window, I have to sneeze. Okay, so this one, we're just going to leave the way it is. It just gets put on there like that. This one, we're going to put a little bit of fresh freesia. Nope. Pale papaya. Hello. Don't know my purples from my oranges tonight. Put some ink on there. Just like that. And I'm not worried about getting rid of that the heaviness of going right on there, because I want to have that. I want to have that kind of finish on there. Okay, so now soft succulent. Get my green one out. So I don't want it to be all the same color. I want it to have some dark spots and some light spots. So that's why I'm not knocking it off first. Okay, there's one flower done. This one we'll do the stems. This one's a little bit darker, but that's okay. That's the thing about doing these collage cards. It doesn't matter. Okay, so there's, oh, I have to do the top of this one, but this one I'm going to use on the inside. I'm not going to waste it. There we are. So while I'm coloring these, tell me what color that should be for the inside. Pink or fresh freesia? Nope. Pink. I did it again. Pale papaya or pink? Which color should that flower be for the inside? Okay, so that's that. Now I need my pink one. We're going to put some polished pink on here. Going to get them nice and pinky. Let's get them really bright. Pale papaya pink. Okay, well, we got one pink and one pale papaya, so somebody else has got to make a decision here. Okay, there's that. Okay, those two are done. And that one is all done. Now, if I bring the envelope over, I want to put this on the envelope. Okay, we got two pinks and a pale papaya. I'm going to put this on here. Just getting Post-it notes because my Post-it tape is not quite thick enough to block off the, oops, don't want to block off the whole thing, just where the envelope is. Okay, I'll use a piece of this. Yay for Post-it tape. There, okay. When you're doing this, you've got to be careful that you don't dab off onto your envelope. Now, I see an issue here. I'm going to get it on this flower, and I don't want it on that flower. So I'm just going to block that off. There we are. A little bit of blending now. Okay, that's over there. Get rid of the pink. Okay, so there's more pinks than there is pale papayas, so I guess we'll be going with the pink. And hello, Louise and Wendy. Okay, now we're going to do, oh, there's a bud there. Let's see if I can avoid the bud. Now I showed you a trick. I don't remember what class, when it was that I did it. I showed you a trick about doing this, putting glue dots on there. So it holds it in place, but I didn't have time tonight. I didn't do it. Okay, I'm going to do the bud with a dauber so I can get it where I want it. There we are. Okay, come back. This is soft succulent that I'm using here. just go in and fill in all the cracks. Okay, let's have a look, see what it looks like. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, we just have the other flower to do. Take this off. And I'm going to cover up this flower so that one doesn't get pink or yellow on it. And get the pale papaya. And do this flower. When you're doing this, you kind of want to do towards the edges so that you get the ink right up to the edges. Okay, let's look. Oh, I love it. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is, I love this technique so much. I can't tell you how much I love the technique. Okay, I'll do this one. Pink. Pink was the choice. Let's get a little bit of, we'll do a, how about if we put both colors on there? We'll do pink with a, see if pale papaya will add a little bit of color to it. Thanks, Norma. This is so much fun. I love these kind of cards. You know, the ones where you get inky and dirty, and I'm just adding some pale papaya around the edges. There we go. It's getting on there now. Oh, oops, I got a little bit on there. Oh well. And apparently the bud is green. Okay. We're done. We're done. Let's get rid of that. Bring the card back in. Okay. Tombow. Love me some Tombow. And I'm just putting dots everywhere. And then I'm going to use Janet L's trick of letting it sit and meditate. There we go, there's one. And this one's easier to do, it's not quite as finicky. Oh yeah, then I get carried away and end up with glue everywhere. You know what, I should have been doing this on my silicone mat. That's awful silly of me. Because then I can just use the, move the mat when they're all done. Aha! I'll turn that one that way. Turn that one that way. There we are. Okay, we're cooking now. We're cooking now. Lots of dots of glue. So I had a friend on Facebook message me, well, tag me in a post today from Tofino. Somebody has a reservation out there this weekend and they can't use it, so they're selling it for half price. It's like, really? If I didn't have my big online team event on Saturday, I would, and 2 classes, I'd have been out there like a dirty shirt. Okay. Sentiment. Sentiment. And we're going to do it in black. And I know I got it out, but where did I put it? There it is. Found it. Stamp that right there. Oh, look what I did. Oh my God. See, it's not always perfect. Okay, let's try again. Don't push so hard, Mollet. You know this. Rub your finger. Much better. Okay. Put that away. Now, this comes with this die to cut the sentiment out. And in one of my classes, we did that, and then we cut these little dwibbles off. So you didn't have the fancies on the end. It was just flat. Oops. Come back here. Okay, I'm going to cut that out. So I've started something when I have dies out. I don't know about you, but when I have a sentiment or I need a piece, I'm always trying to remember what die set has what die in it. So I had a brainwave today. Look what I'm doing. Every time I have a die set out, like this one that has a sentiment piece, I'm going to punch it out of white, write on it what it comes from, and stick it on a big 12 by 12. Now this is just really old cardstock because, you know, I'm cleaning my craft room out, so I found a lot of it. So that's what I'm doing. Before I put the dies away, I'm going to start punching them out, and then I can just have them where I need them to look and see what shape I want and what die set it's in. So I've written the name of the die set on, oh, I got it a little crooked. Oh, shoot. Okay, so do we want it? Help me out. I'm thinking I want to cut these off like this and have it straight instead of having these little things. So tell me, with or without, while I put my pieces on here because they're nice and dry now. So this one goes in the middle, like that. And this one, without. With. Okay, one with and one without. Oh, that's not the right one. Oops. I need the bachelor button one. I'm going to put it right there. And this one up here. Okay, we got one with and one without, so I need to know now because I have to put it on. You know what we could do? Oh, it's too far away. I was going to say I could cut it off on one side and just have it, but I want it over top of this. But I don't want to put it in the middle like she did. I want to... Okay, I'm making a decision then. I'm cutting them off. So now you can see the difference of with and without. Okay, dimensionals. Hello, babies. What time is it? Oh, got lots of time. Just about done. If I'm late, my team will know where I am. Oh, it's too late, Wendy. I took them off. Okay, I'm not going to see my month, though, if I put it there. Come on. Okay, we'll put it on this side. There we are. I want want it off center for some reason. It's just calling me to be off center. Oh, I love it. Love it. Okay, inside piece is right here. Put this in there. I think I'll put it inside first, then I'll know how far I can overhang it. Oops. 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 Come on. I went down to see my favorite printers today. Took a whole whack of cardstock down there to be cut up. They cut my bases and my 5 1/4 by 4 inch layers for me. I took 14 packages of paper down there today to be cut up. That'll keep me going for a while. Okay, so let's put this right in the corner here. I think that'd be cool. Right in the corner. Overlap that as much as we can on the way up. Oh, look at that! What do you think? Is that cool? Okay, there's glue in the middle there. There it is. It's gone. You can be late. We will only razz you a bit. Thanks, Shanna. Okay, so there's that. There's that. And the envelope is around here somewhere. There's the envelope. So the only thing I have left to do is the pearls. Okay, so let me put my dies away so I don't lose them. Because, you know, they get lost all the time. And I didn't clean them out. They still got bits and pieces in them. I forget how these were on here. There. That one was there. That one was there. Move the butterfly out of the way. We'll put that one there. There we are. Stick them back in their house. And put that over there. Put that over there. And get the pearls. And she used a big one and 2 little ones. And she used the pale papaya Stampin' Blends to color them. I'm thinking. Yeah. Yep. Here's some color on there. So I'm just going around and around, and I'm using the wrong end. What set is what, Valerie? These. Those are the sets I'm using. Quiet Meadow Bundle and the Days to Remember set. So you could do this with the new Nature's Harvest bundle too. So I just go around and around and then go on the top. And then you should let them sit for a while. Then I go back and daub because that adds just more color to them. And you should let them sit and dry. So I'll let them do a little drying while I do a little cleaning. That didn't turn out too bad. What do you think? Can you tell? Oh, she left hers unglued. So these are a little loose. That would be cool. Give them a little bit of lift. And this one down here, like that. Yep, Nature's Harvest. Got it pretty close, didn't I? Didn't do a bad job. Okay, the envelope. Let's stamp my name on the back while I'm thinking about it, because I have to waste a couple of minutes while those dry. Otherwise, when you pull them off, they get over top of, they get the color all comes off on your fingers and you have no color left on your pearls. Thanks, Shanna. Okay, and the number is, put the number on there. Because then when somebody says to me, I love that card you sent me. How did you make it? Or what stamp set did you use? I can say, well, tell me the number off of the back, and then I can tell you what I used. That's my secret. Okay, I'm going to try and do this without touching them. Oops. So that big one goes there. Like that. And then the little one goes here. And the other little one goes there. And I'm going to turn it over and push them on so I don't have to touch them. There we go. We're done. And that only took 50 minutes. Not bad. Considering it's not my card and I had no recipe. I love the envelope. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to do a card front with that one of these days. So here's Tina's. She put the address on this side. I wonder how much that pissed the Canada Post off. Because if you notice, there's the dit lines are not there. The barcode is not there. So, yay Canada Post. I went up there today and mailed a parcel to a friend, and I put it in one of those prepaid boxes, and of course it was bulging because I put too much stuff in it, and they said, oh, it might come back. I said, oh well, if it does, it doesn't. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. So, thanks, ladies. I appreciate you hanging out with me in this really quick card. Tomorrow morning, uh-oh, what am I doing tomorrow morning? Oh, I know what I'm doing tomorrow morning. I do believe. Let me check. I think I'm doing this one. Yep, I got a fun fold for you tomorrow on YouTube. See, there's the package. You can't see what it is, but you can see deer feet. So it's a fun fold. How to use up more of that designer paper. On my YouTube channel at 10 o'clock in the morning, and if you don't make it for the live, it'll be there afterwards if you want. I didn't put the word love on there. Oh well. See, I even got it out. Okay, ladies, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll catch you next time when I'm live. Stampin' Smiles, and bye for now.